to be able to swim freely in the ocean. What do you think it's like on the other side of the ocean? If that day ever comes, I hope that I'll be standing right next to you. The people on the other side of the ocean are probably wondering the same thing. Right. Let's go back.
Hey guys, so today we're doing things voiceover style. A few exciting things happened in the last few days. As you can see on screen, the Reaper-Scythe class is now available for the worldwide version of the game, I believe, or at least the Western version of the game. If anyone doesn't know, I was originally a soul dancer, as seen on screen right now. But I decided to finally switch over my class for my main character to this one, and ooh, she looks so good. The Shadow Raven and then the Ghost Cat. I love the graphics for this game, and the Reaper class is no exception to that. Anyways, right now we're going to head over to Siberia Harbor, and I'm going to auto-fight the dragon that's kind of just chilling over there, just so you guys can get a sense of the graphics and what each fighting skill looks like. I love the two different stances for this class. Like, this current stance I'm in is the Raven one, so you get a little Shadow Raven following you around. But then, like, as you can see, the second stance is a Ghost Cat, and it is so cute. I love it. Well then, that's the quick display of the fighting skills graphics. We'll get to see more later on in this video. I'm going to quickly go over to show you guys what the different styles of the weapon can look like, and then I'll be right back after to talk through my builds. Okay, let's get right into the builds. I'm gonna start off with our cat bond, and that's just our cat stance. It'll let us do Doom Blast at 13 stacks. It's pretty fun. Our next would be Claw of the Spectral Cat, and that's our multi-hitter up to 5 targets. Coming up next is our Destruction Blast, which lets us do magic damage of 5 targets. And we can shift into our Doom Blast, which requires 0 hearts, does magic damage, and delays our targets. Coming up next is our Cat Kiss, and that's our teleportation ability, kind of like how the assassins have theirs. We get to jump back and it ups our PDF. Spectral Cat lets us essentially create shadow clones and deals about 30% damage. our Grim Scythe is our 4-Scythe Summoner. It's probably one of my favorites to use, and we can knock out our targets, and it can shift into Phantom Shifting, which just lets us switch places with our Phantom Cats that are on the field. Moving right along, our Raven Bond. So that's our Raven stance. If we go into our Raven's Curse, it will deal damage to up to 5 enemies, and we will also have a percentage chance of giving a curse to our target, which will reduce their damage dealt and increase their damage taken, while also reducing their critical rate. Next up will be our Demon Chain. It essentially links us up to our target and does continuous damage, while also bestowing a fear buff onto our target. Our Raven's Shadow is our teleportation skill, which will increase our PDFs, and we get some shadow clones, like why not? Our Phantom Raven will actually restore some of our health points while putting us into stealth mode for a few seconds, and our little shadow clones, or our duplicates, will continue the fight for us within those few seconds. With that, we can also shift into Phantom Shifting, which just allows us to switch places with one of our phantoms. Annihilation, which is such a fun name for a skill, is essentially our cannon blast. We get to blast our targets, up to 5 targets, or whoever's within range really, and just go to town. I love this skill so much. The Raven set of the skills is just like powerhouse, and then the cat skills is just like precision and oof. Can you tell I really like fighting with this class? I'm gonna be upfront and just say I was so lazy with the talents build. I just beefed up the sections I felt like I wanted to try out. I'm still testing this out. I don't usually pay that much attention to my builds, I'm gonna be honest. So I'll just let you guys browse on this section on your own time, because I'm not even that confident with this talent build, and I'm still playing around with combinations, etc. But as always, my goal is to just balance everything out as much as I can, which is also why I'm not going to show you guys my core, just because I haven't changed it at all from when I was Soul Dancer, meaning I have a relatively even amount of crystals from all the elements built into my core, so there's not really much fun, there's not much to talk about there. I play to have my stats even. I don't go all crazy with different combinations. I just go with whatever is balanced and even on both sides for the most part. Now that we're done with the deep talents, I'm gonna head over to the skills and just show you guys my basic talents. So right now I have starting from S level down to C level, I have Destruction Shadow, Drain, Overlord, and Destroy in Chain. Those are just the combinations I find useful. I'm panning over the different options on each level on screen, so I'll let you guys pause the video and just read over what you want. I'm still testing out this different combinations at the time of this video. It's just I wanted to get this out, and so far I like this combination. It fits how I like to fight, and it's handy for me because I don't want to focus too much on either the cat or the raven side. I want to focus more on things that are mutually beneficial on all sides, at least try to. Yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I didn't write a script for this video, if that's not obvious enough already by now. So yeah, those are all of your basic talents. And yeah, let's move on to another closer look at what the Scythe class looks like when fighting. So I'm going to hop into one of the training centers, and I think I'll go for not Icy Lair. I'm gonna go for the Siberian Forest just because the lighting in that area is usually really good, and I want you guys to really be able to see what the class looks like when it's going to town without the initial it's nighttime problem. Also, I'm hoping to be able to show you guys the Blood Rage for this class because it looks so cool. And another thing about this class, it has range. Like, you don't have to be close combat like the fighter class. It's not from completely long range like sniper class or gunsmith class, but it's a good range. That's another reason why I enjoyed switching, because it's similar to Soul Dancer in that regard. And here comes the Blood Rage. Ha! Hear it? There, do you see it? Oh, it's like Hades Circle, and I love it. Oh my god, the purple flame zone, it is magnificent. I love it. Risk factor trigger Drac is the best, and probably I will rue the day that I ever get rid of that Drac for another one. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this, and after we finish up in this training center, I'm going to probably take you guys on a solo run in one of the Doom dungeons, just to show you like another viewpoint of what the class looks like when in fighting and such. And we're back! So I think I'm gonna take you guys on a bronze dungeon challenge level 3? Yeah, 3. I'm gonna take you guys with me solo round through this dungeon because why not? It'll give you guys another viewpoint, like I said earlier, of how this class fights. I'm going to try to do this with as little auto. I sometimes just auto this dungeon just because, I don't know, I'm lazy. But I do enjoy fighting with this class, and this is a fun game. I've met some really cool people. I've chatted with really nice people. I love the guild or club I'm in. I wish they called it a guild instead of a club in this game. Guild rolls off the tongue a little better. Oh, I'm just rambling now. I don't know what to talk about. What do people talk about in these types of videos? I'm like my character right now, running around with no directions and no clues because I can't find the damn source key to move on in this dungeon, just like I can't figure out anything to talk about. This is why I don't do Twitch. Because if I was to do Twitch, it would just be a lot of awkward silence because I'm either too into the zone of the game or I have absolutely nothing to talk about or nothing interesting to talk about like right now. Or if it was just like one of those Twitch streams where you can actually see me in like the little corner, I would just have like the most blank, dead-eyed look. I'm also that friend that when you're gaming with them, and if you guys are in a team, I'm that friend that will, even when we're on voice call, be dead silent throughout the whole mission. And 1 minute I'm standing next to you, and the next minute I'm charging forward ahead. I am that friend. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm going to hop off and let you guys watch a sped up version of this dungeon run because I'm realizing this video is way too long and is going to take forever not only to render but to upload. Also, I really need some water. My throat is dying. Oh, quarantine does some things to you, and losing the stamina to talk a decent amount is also one of those things that it does to you. Oh boy. Anyways, I hope this video was at least entertaining, if not a little bit helpful. Probably not helpful at all, but I hope I was able to entertain you guys for this week. Yeah, that's about it. So, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye-bye! I can't believe I almost forgot to record this part, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next ones, and remember, you are a star, so keep shining.